Hey, and welcome back to the bi weekly, bi hosted podcast, Curvy Blurdies, with your blurds, KC.
And Brooke. Welcome back, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that notification button. So, this episode, we're going to talk about Dreamlight Valley.
Disney Dreamlight Valley.
It's a game that has captured our hearts. Yep, but we're not including any Disney stuff because we don't want to get sued. Just saying. Disney always watching.
And listening.
But we're going to go over some tips, tricks, and basically our experience with the game so far. I'm kind of a game jumper. I go from RimWorld, Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, and now I am at Disney Dreamlight Valley. And I gotta say, guys, Disney got a hit. Yes, and we're not talking about P Valley.
So I got introduced to the game by you, pretty much like reaching out to me and like just fangirling, just like, oh my god, Disney Princess, you could get this game. And I'm like, wait, what? And then
No.
you sent me a screenshot of your character.
Oh, I sent you. I know. I remember why I thought of you when I was playing the game. I was playing it, and one of the first people you get on your island is Ursula, and I was like,
Ursula!
She needs this game in her life.
So you were a little excited, and it didn't come across clearly at first. I was just like, something Disney, something game, black girl with Mickey ears. What's going on? And then, like, I think the next day after you played some more, sent me like the name, and then like you told me like, hey, you need to get this. Hey, it's this game. Hey, like it's early access, and I'm just like, okay, that's all that gamers speak. Early access. I don't know what that is. Like, can I buy it?
I've been doing early access for like a while now. I think one of the few games that I've done early access for is Path of Exile, which is one of my favorites. It's a dungeon crawler. If for all my gamers out there, just gonna blurt out real quick. That game is really good. So is Diablo 2. It stands the test of times. But just saying, I'm a early access. Like I got my Kiwi. I'll just say that for all my Path of Exile people, I got my Kiwi. I supported them.
Nice.
It's not a golden kiwi, but it's a kiwi.
With the golden potato. Oh,
yes.
Goddamn potato.
And that is something we're going to discuss on this episode is that dang golden potato.
Golden potato. So after a little while of like you playing, and I was kind of just researching info because I look into things quite a bit. Like I just over research. And so I started looking up some info on the game, trying to figure out, like where can I play it? It's available on the Nintendo Switch. It's available on like PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. I'm not much of a PC gamer myself. It's just easier for me to carry it around on the Switch, pick it up when I feel like it, put it down, and whatever. So I'm sitting there trying to slowly like crawl to a decision, and then I just get this email one day that's like, hey, you got a Steam game. It's Disney Dreamlight Valley. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, love, Brooke.
Can't help it. I gotta get my friends addicted to a game or I'm just not myself.
So as of that day, I had Disney Dreamlight Valley. So, I hopped on the computer, and man, you don't want to see how long it took me to move. Like just basically walking, turning around. Like I said, I'm not a PC gamer. So it was painful. But
wait till I make you play Dota.
Oh no.
Wait till we go and play Dota. Oh yes, we gonna play some Dota. You're gonna cry.
Literally,
you're gonna cry. But who's gonna know you cried? Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know?
They're gonna
know.
No one's gonna know. They're not gonna know.
They're gonna know.
They're gonna know. You are going to be deceased from laughing your ass off at me. You will have zero ass and zero life from laughing so hard.
So I'm gonna be Hank Hill in this piece,
dude.
You know he got no. You know If you've ever seen King of the Hill,
No.
you know what I'm talking about. He doesn't have a clinically.
So we're talking Disney Dreamlight Valley. All right. So basically, you are a character that you create, and they've got lots and lots of choices for like skin color, hair, the body shape, the clothes, the gender, all of it. Like makeup, it's great. Like it looks really good.
It's given Sims a run for their money.
Ooh, it does look better than The Sims. You're right. Like
Mhm.
the movement is also really good, even though there are things that are buggy, like the way that the characters move. I was looking today when I
Yes.
was farming, and it's pretty smooth. Like I have no complaints in that regard.
My complaint with that though is the fact that I guess it's still at the beginning phase, so they might change it, but
Hmm.
some of the characters say like Goofy, it's raining, and it's not raining. Many would be like, "This rain is great for the
Really?
flowers." No rain. It's dry. It's summer, Texas summer. It's a drought. So I don't see why they're saying it's raining.
Yeah, now that you mention
They
it,
have a little bit of glitch there. And then Donald with his little fits.
uh, don't just that train whistle. Every time I hear it, I'm like, ugh. But yeah, today, while it was raining, Moana walked up, and Moana was like, "Oh, it's such a lovely day," and I'm like, "With all this rain and thunderstorm, Moana, okay." So yeah,
Right?
yeah, I totally see. Um, but yeah, you have magic, which is really cool to be able to perform the different magical feats of getting rid of the night thorns.
Yes. I really do appreciate it. It's like having a Disney. The quests kind of remind me of World of Warcraft a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but you don't have to kill anything to get it yet. If they implement a
Nice.
dungeon crawler element into Dreamlight Valley, like when you get into the dark part, dude, they got me. They really got me because that would be fun. That's kind of like what Dreamlight Valley does, or not Dreamlight Valley, Stardew Valley. They have a
Stardew.
whole dungeon
Okay,
crawler
yeah.
element, but this
Oh,
one
going
doesn't
into the
have
mines?
that yet. Yes, and like having to gear
I
up, have your weapon up to par so you can go
Yeah,
and beat up the
yeah,
enemies in the dungeon. Yeah, I like that part,
yeah.
but it's not in this game yet. I hope they implement it. I'm a little disappointed that they did not include my boy Jack. No, I'm mad that they didn't import Jack into this. Come on, this is around the Christmas and Halloween season. You had two
Are
chances.
you talking about Mr. Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King?
Yes, Bone Daddy himself is not included yet, and y'all bought him. Come
Well,
on, use him.
what I would suggest is that it's possible they don't want to front load everything. They're trying to go in for the long game. Okay. Like we just got Stitch after what, two major updates, like the initial where he was featured in like the original photographs and whatnot. And then this big major update that dropped on December 6th, where you finally have the ability to get on the quest path to unlock Stitch. And that's just one of the
Yeah,
characters. So I
yeah.
think, they're trying to be in it for the long game. Plus they have so many characters that they could
I
go with.
know, but the holiday specific ones should have been brought out during the holidays. I mean, granted, like Animal Crossing would have had Jack Skeleton if they bought him. I know they would have on Halloween and on Christmas, because those raccoons always got to keep their like Mr. Nook.
Ooh,
Mr. Nook
Mr.
always got to
Crook.
keep his profit margins up. Yep, making you pay to move things. That's one thing I like about Dreamlight Valley. They don't pay
Oh,
you.
you can
They
just move your
You don't have to
house.
pay and wait a day. Yeah, you don't have to wait a day to move the villagers' houses. You can just move them.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Not nickel
exactly.
and
So
diming you
Dreamlight
at every
Valley,
step of the way.
exactly. That's why I'm like, you know what?
Keep that.
Dreamlight Valley, you got my money. You got my coins. Keep doing this. You got my
Yeah,
coins.
and that's the other part that I find interesting about this whole process, like being my first time into this, like early access deal is that you pay for it now and you help them with your money with all the bugs
Mhm.
and glitches, and like you get to experience it, and then it's supposed to be free to play next year. But no date as of yet. It's just sometime in 2023 it will be free to play. It's definitely going to be interesting seeing all of the early access people and how they kind of react to people coming in new at that time, because I've seen, and this is a Disney game, okay, y'all, like I've seen people just devolve into just the baser beasts that they can be. And it's just like, why?
Their
We're
inner
all here to
gamer.
have fun. We're not, it's not even a multiplayer thing. Oh my gosh. Like, is it really that serious? It's
It is.
anyway.
It's always that serious.
Like, calm down,
No
y'all.
matter what
Maybe
game.
y'all need to
They're gonna be
not
playing The Sims
the
hardcore.
one, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, the it's just it's really cool how you can assign your different villagers different tasks around the village to help you on your quests. And there are things from like fetch quests, like, hey, go find these flowers, and then you find four of them but you can't find the last two. And here's the thing that like is starting to irritate me. I'm storing items, right? Like everybody says, always
Mhm.
store all of these things, you're going to need them for quests. And so last night I finally got Minnie, okay? Like it took me forever, but I finally got Minnie.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's a pretty
And
tough
so
quest.
Minnie, well, check this out. Minnie's like, "Hey, I need you to go find these six flowers." And I'm like, "All right, bet." I went to my chest, got six of the flowers out, and then it's like, "No, no, no. You have to go get the flowers." I'm like, "Are you bleeding kidding me?" So I go up there. I find 3. I'm like running around. I finally find 4. I'm running around for a little while, and I don't have, that's the other thing, the other reason I'm not like a gamer. I don't have time. I've got 2 tiny humans, like they take up a lot of my energy. I have a full-time job. I'm going to school. I got to keep the house. I got to cook the food. I'm tired just in general. Like I want to take a nap. Like
And I
so
just
I
had to
don't
get
have
you
the
addicted
most.
to a game.
Thank you. Like I stayed up last night doing some other things, but yes, part of it was like, okay, so I'm sitting here with my 4 out of 6 flowers and I'm running around and these flowers are not spawning. And I'm like, this bitch is about to make me go into like day 2 on this quest instead of just being done and over with because I already have them. I got to go find these freaking things. Like, rude. You just came into my village and like you telling me what to do, bitch. So,
You don't even go here.
like I've been seeing your silhouette for the past like however long. Like you,
You're a ghost, Minnie. You're not even alive.
right? And then this whole time Mickey has been just like, oh, I miss Minnie. I miss Minnie. And then Minnie comes back like, who are you? Savage.
No, you know what's funny? I saw Goofy running one way and Minnie running the other. And it wasn't out of her
Ooh.
house or anything, but still it looks suspicious, Minnie. I'm
Oh.
looking at you.
Oh, oh,
I'm
oh.
looking at you, Minnie.
Speaking of
Hmm.
suspicious, okay, so before I got Minnie back, when Mickey was like trying to get me to help and like asking for my help and just like, oh, go talk to Merlin, go do this, go do that, right? You know what he
Oh,
said?
girl, what he
He was
say?
like, oh, Minnie is such a nice girl. And like, you remind me a lot of Minnie. And I was like, Mickey,
You remind me of a girl. I was like, don't usher me. Excuse you,
Mickey,
sir.
you can't trust these,
Sir.
you can't trust these mouses.
Right?
Just walking around, just telling everybody everything. But so, Mickey, but who in my village does sound kind of cute that I'm just like, I have to say good morning every morning. I'm like, hey,
You you not hitting on Kristoff, are you?
listen, he is like, hi. And I'm just like, hi.
You're as bad as my niece. She was like, "I'm gonna go and hang out with Mickey and make Minnie jealous." I was like, "Okay, that sounds like a
Ooh.
plan." Keep in mind, she's like 7. Like, really? You're over here talking about jealousy.
Yep.
It just tripped me out. She's so funny. She's my little Wednesday,
If she cared so much, she wouldn't have been gone for so long. Mhm.
right? You shouldn't have
Tell
disappeared like that,
tell her.
Minnie.
Right? But yeah, I stop by Christoph's stall every day, and every day he's got like 10 hardwood for me. Mm.
Of course. Not that. I'm not even going to dive into that. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm walking away gracefully from that.
So, I don't have all of the biomes unlocked as yet, but from what I hear, you, Miss Overachiever, Miss Check 'em off all the boxes, you've got all of your biomes and you've hit a max
Gotta
level.
catch 'em all.
Yeah, so how long did it take?
Okay, not gonna lie, I'm a no lifer. So when I get a new video game, I'm not sleeping. I'm playing it 24 hours. I mean, I played Slime Rancher, the first one, for like 4 days straight.
Oh my.
Didn't leave my room. I got a problem. But this game, it took me about 2 weeks to be complete from where it was, and that's from the first. That was before any of the updates came. And it was
Mhm.
at the beginning of the game's success. I would have to say here's my stats. Level 40 max level. All the characters I'm up to level 10 friendship with.
Ooh,
I have
nice.
all the biomes opened, all the realms open that are available since the recent update with Toy Story. So I have all of Scar's stuff. Still waiting on the rest of the crew. Where's Simba? Where's Puma? Where's Timon? I saw them in the trailer, so I'm still waiting for them. But so far
Mhm.
I've done pretty good. I think I've gotten everything available that you currently can, but you can also get all the memories by doing things like fishing, mining,
Mhm.
and digging. So once you get all those memories, then you get more quests open up.
Yes, I've been picking up
Yes,
some.
very much
Oh,
so. You got to
nice.
do that.
I have one that's so close to a complete picture. It's the Lion King one. And then the newest one that I have that it didn't need that many
Okay.
pieces, but it was one of Moana's memory things. I need like two more from that. And then there's a couple that, have a couple pieces here or there. But yeah, I'm missing several people. I'm not going in any particular order, just kind of where I want to see people, and this may not be a popular opinion, but I'm a huge fan of Ursula. Like Ursula was framed hashtag justice for Ursula. Because listen, she had her stuff written in a contract and got a legally binding signature, and then they turned around and were like, "Oh, we don't want to, deal with this contract, so we're just gonna kill you." Like rude.
Really?
So Ursula was one of the first that I got as soon as I could.
She's a businesswoman. She's a
Absolutely.
businesswoman, first and foremost. Not a villain. And if you have ever been in the corporate world, you know how evil it can be. So
Precisely.
they have
Like,
misconstrued her personality for that reason. I agree with you. I agree.
yeah. My least favorite of the available characters right now, I cannot stand Frozen. Like, I hate the song, I hate the movie. If I hear Let It Go one more goddamn time, I'm gonna punch a wall or a block of ice. Like, I'm not for it. So, those particular characters, they can stay frozen over there. Kristoff, on the other hand, Mister with that voice, like I go
Only
say
way
hi
to
to
get
Kristoff
Kristoff
every
is go
morning.
open Frozen.
Miss Kristoff is in the forest, and the forest is open. The other section, the one above that, where they're at, that's going to be like the last section. I do need to go into the Glade of Trust very soon because I have like one or two quests that are kind of calling my name over there.
Hmm.
So, a little bit out of order. I did open up the Pride Lands part. So
Oh,
I'm in
very cool.
there.
So you
I
have to see the elephant graveyard.
Not fully yet, like, I just opened it up and I've been collecting a couple things from there. Yo, that
Uh-huh.
mining situation up there is where it's at, yo, like, I keep needing all this
Exactly.
iron, and they got iron for they had clay just laying on the ground and pebbles just laying on the ground. I'm like, "Oh, where y'all don't have to dig for this?" Like, "Oh, yes. Oh, yes."
Exactly. The best part is when you're doing that mining, it's an easy way to get your friendship up with someone because you're just going through getting all that resources. So make sure your bag is empty and just go and mine, get that friendship level
Okay.
to 10, and then you can go and do your other quests because some of the quests require that you have a friendship level of 10.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I now see, you said an empty bag. That's gonna be a little difficult. I'm a little bit of a pack rat hoarder situation. Like, it's very
Girl,
tough
who are you
for
telling? I am
me to
terrible.
have.
I am a pack rat. I will admit it. I am a pack rat in real life and in games. I can't help it. I'm working on it. God's working on me. It's going to take time, but I am working on it. But
Yeah.
what you got to do to help with your hoarding problem is make chests. And when you make a chest, you can upgrade it.
Okay, how do I upgrade the chest? Because
Upgrade your house. You upgrade your house, it upgrades your
oh,
chest.
all of them or just that one that's attached to the
Just that
house?
one. Just that one
Oh,
attached to the house.
is there a way to upgrade the other ones that you craft?
Girl, I wish. I'm trying to find that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We will have a second episode explaining how to make your all of your chests bigger because only one chest can get bigger.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa now.
I You are such a teenager.
Yes, my chest is almost as big as it gets.
Ow. My face hit the mic.
No.
Um
Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. Merely a flesh wound. Um
Tis but a scratch. Okay, so yeah, so the storage situation just kind of sucks from the beginning. You can definitely grab some stone and some softwood and craft some chests. And I've seen a lot of people make like storage rooms where you can
mhm.
store your items so you don't have to like carry them on your person. Now,
Yes.
here's one part that I'm very excited about. Okay, the crafting and cooking situations, unlike Animal
Yes.
Crossing, the quality of life improvement that Disney Dreamlight Valley has done that everybody's like super excited about is the fact that you can pull your items from the storage without having to physically go get them and have them on your person. So if you walk up to a crafting station and you're like, "Hey, I need to make this, but my iron is over there," that's fine. It still counts, and that is
Yep.
amazing. Bless
See,
them.
Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing need to take note because this is awesome that you don't have to get all of your stuff out of your storage just to
Yes.
cook, just to build something. All of that is in your storage
Yes.
and you don't have to be bulked up with that. You don't have to be
Love
over
it.
encumbered. So I love that part. I also like the teleportation.
Oh my gosh. No, I told you today, like, I just discovered you can just click on the damn thing instead of like keystrokes. Just click on them.
Right?
Like,
Go to the map, click on it, go there.
yes.
Stardew Valley is
Because
missing
it took
that, and so is Animal
what?
Crossing. They don't have the teleportation. Could you think if you could
Oh,
teleport to where you wanted to go in Animal Crossing, especially if there's
so
like a scorpion on your ass?
technically, there is one item that allows you to technically teleport, but there is still a caveat to it. If you get the Mario warp pipe, that allows you to teleport from one pipe to
Oh, okay,
another.
very
However, if
nice.
you have more than 2, meaning like the one goes from one end to the other. If you have more than 2, it randomizes. So you might not end up where, you intend on going. So I keep one at the front of my island and one on the back of my island on Animal Crossing.
I feel like Dreamlight Valley did it more mainstream. Like it's It has no backside to teleporting in Dreamlight Valley. Like if you
Oh no,
want to
yeah,
go
that's
somewhere,
better.
you can just teleport there. So I'm just gonna praise Dreamlight Valley for that, but I appreciate that you showed that Animal Crossing does have that ability as well.
Yeah, just a little bit now. It's been 84 years since I
I know
last went to my
every
island.
everybody everybody has dropped Animal Crossing for Dreamlight Valley. It's pretty funny.
They
They
dropped it like it's
dropped him like
hot.
a old toy. They dropped him like a old toy that Andy didn't want to play with. You remember that clip where he's like dropping Woody and he's like,
Oh,
"I don't want to play with you
yes.
anymore. More." That's exactly what it's like.
They dropped
I
it
feel
like it's
bad.
hot
Yes.
potato and picked up the golden potato.
And
Ay.
let's talk about this golden potato mess. I've had to do it 5 times because I have a niece and nephew who needed that golden potato and a father who's also playing with us.
Mm.
Yes, I've gotten
Hey,
multiple
welcome.
people addicted. I should
And
probably get a
me.
cut, but I'm just saying. But if you put in the code now, before it had an error where you when you put in the code, it wouldn't give you the golden potato. And so you did it several times, and then it will say this has already been redeemed. So you'd finally
And
get
that's
the
how
golden
you know you
potato.
get it. But
Yes.
some people didn't get that error. They got a different error that it just didn't exist. That's
Yep. You
Homie and
get the
I
you get the
were
don't exist until you get the
they fixed it.
received. Yes.
The developers acknowledged that, hey, there's just a couple people, we're sorry about that, we'll have that fixed pretty soon. And all of this was happening, it like built into a frenzy literally a few days before the December 6th update, and it just was a mess, like everybody trying to figure out how to do it. What does this potato do? We can't eat it, we can't sell it, we can't get rid of it. Don't put it
It's
in
a
the
quest
duplicator
item.
section. Like, we have no idea. It's a mystery. But you
It's
know
a quest
what's
item. It
speaking.
has a star on it, so it's a quest
Mhm.
item, but we don't know what quest this is supposed to complete. There's several quest
So,
items that you still have in your inventory that you're like, what was this
what
for?
is this? Yeah. What's this? What's
What's
this?
in the chest?
Oh, too soon. I'm sorry. Too soon. They haven't brought in minutes. What
Aw,
is this? Um, but
my bone daddy's not back yet.
I do have a theory. And yes,
Mm.
quote me on this. Just like how they found that code for the golden potato on a festive items, like written all faded, and you go into the picture and you zoom and enhance and like, do all this stuff to find the code. Like it was a whole thing. It was there for weeks, and the people just started noticing and spreading it around, and they're like, hey, it's a thing, and enter it over here. I swear that when you go into the Toy Story realm, the bricks, the bricks, I it spells something. Like there are
You are
bricks in the back
not
that say
alone.
DDV, Disney Dreamlight Valley. Like I get that. They're just like highlighting the game. But there are bricks that like it looks like it's saying something, and then they have little stars in between, and I want to say that's the dashes. Like I'm gonna figure. I when I have time, like 5 years from now, when I get to actually sit down and my kids are in college, and I'm just like, all right, let's do this. But I swear to you, I see something there, and I will figure it out.
I've seen some naughty words spelt out in the blocks. Just saying.
What?
I've seen the F word. I mean, come on. No, if you know Disney, you know Disney sneaks in some inappropriate stuff like the sex symbol, the the ding dong,
You mean
and
SFX?
little yes, and the ding dong that was on Ariel's castle in the Little Mermaid. Yeah, King Triton. Why is that one of the castles? Why's that up there? Take that down. That's not right. That's inappropriate. This is for kids.
Oh,
Wrong. You
well,
wrong. No, but I think it's interesting that they still incorporated some of the classic Disney that we know, because they put that in there. Like Lion King had the same thing, Tangled had the same thing in their advertisement. So it's
oh.
It's classic. It's classic Disney. Who could have asked for more?
Well, we'll definitely take a look at it. And with so many adults and grown ass folks playing this game, like there are bound to be people that will definitely find and point out these things, and so many
Exactly.
updates. It's a good time. It's a fun time. Like if you want something to do, where you can like grind out a bunch of tasks and quests and make lots of friends, or if you want to be a slowpoke like me and like just take your sweet ass time and like live on the beach. I moved my house on the beach. Like, what else can I ask for at this point in time?
So, Casey, I'm going to ask you, what is your take on Disney Dreamlight Valley as somebody that doesn't play PC games and you have the PC version? How do you feel about this game?
Well, the controls, now that I finally have a little bit of understanding on how to kind of move around and do that kind of thing, I can tell you for a fact I'm not utilizing them 100%. Like I just move forward. Like that's all I do. I turn, but like I just keep moving forward so I don't like move like the other directions. So in that regard, I am total just noob. But just for some fun times and getting to walk around and do some things, check off some boxes, hang out with some of my peeps and do, figure out some things on my own before going online to, get a hint here or there. Like I try to stay away from spoilers on the future quests, and I try to figure out things on my own. If I get stuck, then I might go look up, like a little hint here or there. But I mean, all in all, a good time. And for being early access with a bunch of glitches and bugs that I see people complaining about. I've only seen the most bugs after this most recent update. Before, I had zero issues. And now I've only had the odd situation where, like, in the middle of a dialogue, it just freezes up and I'd have to restart the game. That's happened twice. And then I have a really funny one where the creature, like, it's just moving very odd and it looks hilarious. Like, I'll see if I can upload that video. Other than that, like the customization, the outfits that you can change into, I can do magic. Like, I dig it. I dig it. Like, I thank you for introducing me to it. And I think back to the day that I got the picture and you were just like, oh my God, Disney Princess. And like, I was like, wait, huh? And to now where it's just like, oh man, like they are surely coming for all the cozy games. Like
Oh, yes. Cozy games, count your days because Dreamlight Valley is on the way.
it's gonna be something when it releases like in its full entirety. Like this is just the beginning. It's already like wow. And uh definitely curious to see what happens, if we implement like a multiplayer aspect where we can
Oh,
go visit other
yes.
people. I haven't even started actually decorating, like at all. Like I'm just kind of, okay, put this person's house over here, move my house around just for convenience. I haven't started actually decorating, and I've seen some, there's always going to be some folks, so just for real, don't compare your game to other people's games. Like there are
Mhm.
always going to be people who do it better than you. There are always going to be people who do it worse than you. You need to do what you do to have fun. And that's one thing that I have to remind myself, like it's just a game, and if I'm not having fun, then it's time to put it down. But for now, I am having a blast. Like I am sitting here and about to unlock Stitch in a couple of days. Well, maybe a little bit longer because frozen people. But tomorrow I'll swing by and I'll be like, "Hey, Christoph."
Are you gonna serve him a meal at the restaurant?
Ooh, I'll serve him whatever he wants if he comes into my restaurant.
Ooh, okay.
But gonna see about hanging out with my homegirl Ursula. She calls me Angelfish. That's me.
She calls everyone Angel Fish. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, thank you for introducing me. This is one that I'm like, all right, I can do this. I can do this. So yeah, definitely a fun time.
From my point of view, as somebody that plays PC games all the time, I have a long rap sheet of different games that I have played. I'm not a noob to it whatsoever. I played World of Warcraft. I played Diablo 2. I've played Path of Exile, as I've said before. So this game, I've also played Stardew Valley, my cozier games, not my try hard games. My cozier games are like Stardew Valley, um, of course, Dreamlight Valley. There's one other game,
Rimworld.
RimWorld. Well, yes, I also play RimWorld. Sun Haven. It is similar to Stardew Valley, but you have multiple farms, not just one. And you don't have to just be a human. You could be an angel, you can be a demon, you can choose different things. So it's very open world, but it's not multiplayer yet. This game for me has been very good. I really appreciate the elements that make it better than Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing. Like they've taken a lot of painstaking things and activities that are in those games and made it very comfy in this game. Like there's potions to speed up your crops, so you don't have to wait all day for a quest.
Hmm.
So I really appreciate that. It's a lot of fun. Gameplay is really smooth for a game that's just now coming out and still in the beginning stages. But so far, I think this game is really good, especially for beginners. It really does include a lot of people into the gaming scene that
Hmm.
normally wouldn't be in it. Like people who may not have enough time, or this is maybe their first PC game. It's really a good beginner friendly game. Like I've had children as young as 5 and 6 play it, and they have no hurdles. They're able to get right into the game and start playing.
Nice.
So it's very beginner friendly, very laid back, no need to stress. Just if you want to put your mind on pause and enjoy some Disney fandom, then this is the game for you.
So would you say that Disney Dreamlight Valley is curvy blurdy approved?
Oh, it is. My only complaint about Dreamlight Valley is that it's not open world. Once they
Hmm.
make that multiplayer available, then and if they insert a dungeon crawling element, then they got my name. They got my money. I'm like Fry in this piece. Take my money.
um, I'm gonna say uh, I'm gonna give a skeptical opinion. I don't think they would, only because of the um like Disneyfied deal. You know, like they wouldn't endorse like killing. Like fishing is kind of a
Oh,
stretch. But did you notice that Ariel now, with her human form that can get a job, you get a job,
finally,
Ariel. But
finally.
Ariel cannot fish. That is the one job she cannot do.
Understandable. She doesn't want to
Yeah.
catch one of her friends. Be like, hey, that's my cousin. Put her back in the ocean.
Right. So I don't think that that would be an aspect that they would put in if it was a living thing. If it was like a, just capturing something kind of thing, like maybe, but I'm not sure that that's one aspect that they would put in, but I get what you're saying. Like it would be like the cherry on top of the fun aspect of the game for
You
you.
say that, but remember, they have a whole series called Kingdom Hearts. And in Kingdom
Well,
Hearts, you're able to go and eliminate the dark
the
forces.
heartless, yeah.
And who are the people if they bring an element of a physical form to the Forgotten that you have to destroy or beat up, and you could get, I don't know, Moonstone from them or maybe Dreamlight from them from killing them. I see that as something they could do.
Well, when they call Square Enix to come and
I'd be
set
like,
it on
"Hey,
Dreamlight
hey, I got
Valley.
Meeting adjourned. Let me tell you what you need to do with your game.
All right, Square. Or what name are they going by these days? I'm
Lord have
old
mercy.
now.
I don't know. Square was the last one I saw. I'm old too.
All right. Well, it's been real fun talking Dreamlight Valley with you.
Always
Um
will be.
Heck yeah. Until the next game comes along. Dun dun dun.
Like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can know when we have a new episode out. Come to us for more blurty tips, tricks on video games and other nerdy topics. Also, send us a little email. Let us know if there's anything you would like us to talk about or research and discuss later on another episode.
Yeah, we're just here to hang out, learn something, laugh at something, just chill.
Yep,
But
we're your two blurty friends on the internet.
thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.